Welcome back to CryptosRUs. I'm George. We're all George. So today let's talk about, of course, Bitcoin. The supply squeeze is imminent. And what does that mean exactly? And of course, the meme coin meme coin madness continues. So let's talk about these things and everything else that's going on in the world today. Let's do it. Welcome, guys. Bitcoin overall, pretty boring, has not really moved, but that does not mean you should be giving up on it. No, because there are great things that are about to happen. From a macro perspective, we know that the Fed came out just yesterday saying that 3 rate cuts are coming, and when they start, it's going to be absolutely gorgeous, especially in the US. But other major countries around the world are thinking the same thing. In fact, we had Switzerland actually cut their rates. Okay, they did it. Very first one. Even ahead of the US. So that means there are a lot of countries out there looking to revitalize their economy, just like the US. They're going to try to get the money flowing. And what does that mean? Once the money starts flowing, a lot of it will be flowing into assets. And there are no greater asset than Bitcoin. So money is about to swirl. And that is absolutely fantastic all around, right? We're going to see that from everywhere. The ECB is probably going to follow suit soon. I mean, we're going to have a lot of money that'll be flowing in. So obviously that's what contribute to the supply squeeze, right? What else is contributing? Well, of course, the ETFs. Now, I've shown this before, and this has been updated. I don't know if you guys could see the pattern. It's really not that hard to spot. Grayscale selling continues to escalate. They sold another 1.5% of their supply, about 380 million. Oh, I don't have it with me, but they sold like another 350 or 380 million. Okay, they are just dropping like a rock in terms of their supply. And you know who's buying up all of the supply is BlackRock. Even though yesterday they had a light day, today it's been reported BlackRock bought $330 million of the Bitcoin. So basically equaling out what Grayscale sold. And if you notice, that's why there's a almost exact inverse relationship between Grayscale and BlackRock right now. Okay, so something else that will definitely help with the supply squeeze is when Grayscale stops selling. Okay, imagine the reverse. And I know it seems like this may be ongoing forever, but the way they're going, it's not. It's only been 11 weeks, and Grayscale basically got rid of half their supply. So even if they just kept going and going, that's only another 11 weeks until they run dry to zero. But I think at some point they're going to stop their outflows, right? Before that happens. So that is imminent. And when that happens, just think about it. Rather than have a negative 300, 400, 500 day, now you have zero, and then you have the billion from the other ETFs, right? That will be buying. That'll be inflow, because now you don't have to subtract off 400, 500, 600 million dollars. So when that happens, I mean, watch out. Watch out. Watch the supply shock happen then. We have already seen it, okay? Earlier this month and last month, we have seen some tremendous moves with Bitcoin due to supply shock. It's going to happen again. It's imminent. Grayscale can't be selling forever, okay? So that will stop soon. But, you know, until then, Bitcoin is Bitcoin. Long-term holders are not giving up. The holder wave shows coins last active 6 months ago, 80%. Basically all-time high. Okay? Most of you guys that are holding Bitcoin, you know that you don't want to give up. You don't want to give all your Bitcoin to BlackRock or Fidelity or any of the other ETFs or even MicroStrategy. As much as we love Michael Saylor, why are you going to sell your Bitcoin to MicroStrategy? He has enough. You need to hold some for yourself, right? So that's why most Bitcoiners are not selling. That's why the HODL wave's so high. And that's fantastic. But there are some that are selling, unfortunately. There's always just a little bit that can't stand the heat. You know how the saying goes, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. Well, it's kind of the same thing with investing. If you can't stand the volatility, don't invest, right? Like, that's kind of exactly how it is. It's the price of admission. But it's really not that difficult. You just have to HODL and DCA. That's all you have to do. And when that supply shock really kicks in, this is the path Bitcoin is heading. The way it's going right now. $500,000. If you look at it, when we peak out and hit that purple line by the end of 2025, where is that going to be? Somewhere between 1 million and 100,000. So I'm just going to say that's $500,000. Okay, so as high as Bitcoin is, nowhere close to the peak. A lot more room to grow. A lot more room to grow. And here's something else that kind of shows that too. Every cycle, there seems to be a double top. Okay, you can see it on the bottom. Basically, you have a double top with RSI. And you know what? We didn't even form the first top yet. That means after the first top, we'll have a second top. Again, nowhere close to it yet. So don't be feared out. I know you guys, most of you guys know this already. It's kind of boring when Bitcoin doesn't move because we get so used to crazy movement, right? But right now it's taking a breather. But there are a lot of goodness coming that will cause that supply shock, that supply squeeze, right? It's right around the corner, so just stay strong. And the last thing I'll say about Bitcoin is this, okay? Look at the fractal patterns before. According to TA, if you look at it, there's a bullish engulfing pattern that happens before Bitcoin breaks out. Again, we have just had that happen. So what does that mean? This morning, there's a lot of predictions. This morning, I showed a TA analyst saying that Bitcoin's going to go to like 92, 93,000. This one is saying we're going to go all the way straight up to $130,000 soon. Not even end of the year. Soon. Again, that squeeze is imminent, right? So stay strong. Stay strong, my friends. Okay, now, next up, what else is there? Meme coin madness. Okay, Avalanche is going all out. They are fully embracing memes. And I'll tell you why. I've already covered this, okay? The Avalanche Foundation itself, they have a fund, a community fund. And they're using that fund to buy meme coins, such as Cock and Kimball and a few others, okay? So they already announced this. They already bought. But apparently that's not enough. So what are they doing? Now they're coming out with a $1 million reward for traders. Interesting. They're going to offer incentives for people to actually stake their memes in Trader Joe. Okay, so they're actually coming out with more incentive, not just for the projects themselves, but for the traders. So if you're a meme coin trader on Avalanche, well, why wouldn't you want to take advantage? So this is basically helping all the ones that they already purchased, like Cock and Kimball. Okay, that's going nuts. So they are fully embracing meme coins. This is what I've been saying, right? Meme coins could be good for a community. They could be a huge people driver. Right? And Avalanche recognizes that. So they're fully embracing that. And you look at the co-founders. The co-founder tweeted this, came in an office to find this, in Cock we trust. I don't know where he got that from, but, you know, when you have the co-founder, both founders talking about Cock, okay, that's showing big endorsement. So you got one co-founder saying that. You got another co-founder that says, should probably get my hands in some cock for culture, right? Yeah, so they're fully embracing it. And you guys know I support Big Red, and Big Red is also on Avalanche. So I can't wait until the co-founders talk about Big Red cock in you. So I'm waiting for that to happen, and I'm waiting for them to be bought and be part of the community fund. All right, so that's Avalanche. What else? Of course, you got other Solana, right? Solana continues to do very well. Record high in daily active wallets. Why do you think that is? Look at the skyrocket there. Because of meme traders. That's really it. You look at the addresses, DEX volume, TVL. This is equating to before and after JITO, but it really has nothing to do with JITO. It has everything to do with memes. But basically, you could see it. It's like everything is going skyrocketing. 49% interest in ecosystem. Yeah, 49% interest. Guess who leads? Solana. It's, again, due to memes. So, yeah. And even Solana overtakes Ethereum in global Google search interest. So, again, look at what memes have done for Solana. A lot of people made a lot of money. Okay. Yeah, so don't fade the good memes, I guess. That's the moral of the story. And Avalanche knows that. Avalanche is going hardcore. Wait until Solana comes out with a community fund for memes and a trading program for memes, right? That's going to be insane. All right. That's pretty much it. Let's do some Q&A. All right, let me get a DGen chat going. That's what everyone's looking for. You know what? A couple of my guys, they came up with this idea that to come up with a show, a DGen show on CryptosRUs Plus. That's going to debut this Friday. So I'm going to look forward to that, and I think you guys will too. And I'm going to join in that chat every so often. But for those of you guys that are DGens, it's going to be a good show to watch. Let's see. Gambler DGen. I'm drunk. We're all drunk. I am not. I'm drinking water. Earl. Husky, cock, meat, king shit, Kimball Kong will be memes on week 1. That's a lot. The only one I really care about in that list is cock, and then I'm rooting for Big Red from Avalanche. I need to get the founders to recognize Big Red. That's gonna be big because it's a legit meme project. Gadius. Any thoughts on CW404 NFTs, dojo trading, airdropping it? No, I have no thoughts, man. I don't know anything about dojo swap or dojo trading or anything about it. You keep asking it every day. I don't really know much about it. It sounds like it's a copy of ERC404. That's what it sounds like. A combination of tokens and NFTs. So that's what it sounds like, but I have no interest in NFTs right now. And NFT market is just not doing good. Soul memes are terrible. I mean, just ignore the terribleness, I guess. No one made you look those up. All right. You can't. Jose says you can't lose. You can only quit. That is true. That is true. Troy, thank you. Sell your BDC. Jerry says, sell your BDC and you deserve nothing and be happy. I don't know. I would say be sad. If you sell your BDC, you'll be sad, not happy. I'm about to make one called Eat Tears in You. Cock or Doge? I'm worried about rug pull with Cock. There's no worry about Cock rug pulling. I know those guys. A lot of people know them. They're doxed already. I don't think there's any chance they will. You think Tel will have a great run this cycle? Telcoin? Not really. Something happened. They were all about money remittance to Africa from Europe, and they were going to do it in US. Something happened, and they just lost all momentum. I think like they ran out of money or something like that. Any thoughts on selling 1K BDC for Adam? I don't know about that. Adam isn't doing so hot right now. So BDC is definitely stronger. So I don't know if that conversion right now is good. You may want to hold on to BDC. Are you selling any BDC this cycle? I probably will toward the top. If Bitcoin gets to like 200, 250,000, 300,000, I'm definitely going to take some profits. I will leave some in there. I'm not going to be like, okay, I'm going to sell it all and try to time the top. I'll probably take a lot of profits, but not sell it all. Is that Ether token available to retail yet? Troy, you need to go to their X rather than keep spamming with that. And the answer is no. Tint by Design, window tinting Toronto. Do you think Arbitrum is a good buy? I'm more neutral on Arbitrum these days. You know, I think they're the biggest L2 for Ethereum, but overall Ethereum is just not hot. It's not doing that well. There's rumors that the SEC may go target them. They may sue them. I don't know what's going to come of it, but Arbitrum itself, you know, they're moving in a different direction, trying to do L3s. I think overall they're not going to do bad, but I like others. I like Avalanche and Solana a lot better. Chuck Johnson says, longtime viewer, I'm 70, 20, 10. BTC, ETH, Sol just hit 180K. Think I could hit 500K by a cycle? Yes. Yes, I think you could go a lot higher than that. Count Ivan Knightley picked up a ton of Stanley Pup after your show. Hopefully you made a good amount. It did go up a lot. It's holding. I think it's a fantastic name. Telcoin is the best, but have you heard of Moo Moo the Bull? I think a big bet. I can't tell if you're being serious or not. Are you being serious or not? Loop Ring? No. I never really liked them. Garrett did a Twitter space with Altcoin Daily earlier tonight. His prediction is the market is signaling a top with all the meme craze, and the BTC is in danger zone in the short term. Well, thanks for sharing. I could care less what Garrett thinks, especially when he he shorted Bitcoin all the way up to $73,000, and he probably had to close that short, if not liquidated. I don't know. Sith Lord, if Cock and Whip would merge, would they change the name to Conda? George, can retire 400 Sol in the future? 400 Sol or $400 Sol? I don't know what you mean by that. Can you retire on 400 Sol? Probably not. Probably not. Nate, your new housework clean, or was the GC a POS? No, he was pretty good in some things. He's very fast with scheduling. Not good though, however, with price predictions. Like, he did a lot of estimates and they were completely off. So he was not good from that standpoint. But he was good in terms of, he was very responsive. He was very nimble. So when I talked to him and told him to change this and that, he did it. But price estimates was just really bad. But overall, the house is good. Not very little things that we asked him to come back to fix. Chad, thank you. Luke says, you never answer me. What do you think about Pi Network? Garbage. That's what I think. Still bullish on Cardano? No. Neutral on Cardano. Have you seen Tips AMA today? Loads of positive energy. Kulo's integrating Tips in their Kulo swap. Yeah, I did, and I tweeted it out. I think Tips could be good. I mean, Kulo swap is going to be fantastic. Kulo swap is going to be absolutely fantastic. So it's going to be a multi-chain swap. So, of course, like Tips on Solana, Big Red on Avalanche, and Kulo on Polygon, they'll all be on there. So 5.6 million, a little bit higher than yesterday. Not bad, even though the chart doesn't show up. There we go. Pretty steady upwards movement. Let's see. Brilliant Bing, $1. Apes versus Machine. George wants his cock to go up in value. Yes. Comp Ivan Knightley, not fast enough. My soul got stuck in pending transaction. Stanley Pup sounds like a great name for a kart racing game with different dog drivers. That's not a bad idea. That's actually not a bad idea. Thoughts on Solana Beach? I have no idea what it is. Stack's going to melt my face. I feel like there's a lot of drunk people in here. But yes. They're going to have their Nakamoto upgrade, but they've been trending upwards. 5 billion right now. 5 billion. The bigger Bitcoin gets, the stronger and bigger Stacks gets. There's a lot of development happening on top of Bitcoin, and they're all using Stacks right now. So I think Stacks is going to have a fantastic cycle. Do you like Helium and Mobile Token? I like Mobile more. Helium is still okay. I mean, they're still used for Helium. It's more for their like mesh network. You know, if you run miners, you get paid in Helium. So that's to run their like mesh and 5G network. Mobile is actually like to use for service. So I think that's more intriguing. That's real world use. Options on opinions on IMX and Algo. I like Immutable more than Algo. Algo just like, I think they messed up too many times. With Immutable X, I think they're going to do very well, especially with their new ZK EVM chain. And they just announced another $100 million fund with Polygon. So I think that could be really good. Did you find a G-Wagon at MSRP? I want a Type R, but dealers are treating it like a damn 911. I refuse to pay over. All the dealerships around me are selling Type Rs for MSRP. They're not that hot anymore. So, I don't know. I don't know where you live, but like around me, I think if you expand your search radius, you'll find it. And make some calls. Do you think stacks will do 10x from here? It's possible. It's possible. If Bitcoin does like, let's say 3 to 5x from here, stacks to certainly do 10x. Are NFTs dead? I just feel like this cycle is not going to be led by NFTs. In 2021, so many people made boatloads of money on NFTs, and then they started cycling to new NFTs. I think this cycle is going to be led by memes. People that get rich off of memes, they're going to cycle into other memes and drive memes upwards, and that's why you're going to have more and more memes. I think this cycle is going to be the cycle of memes, not NFTs. I've been interested for a while, but feels like it's too late to buy Fetch AI, but at the same time, it's given the #1 potential AI coin this month. Yeah, it is. It has broken its all-time high by a lot. Look at the previous all-time high back in 2021. So it's definitely been boosted by the AI narrative. So the funny thing is, they're not truly in AI like the DeepIn projects. They are L1 that has these AI agents that's supposed to be very intelligent at doing things. So they're kind of a different beast altogether. But yeah, they have done very well. Do you think Dogecoin will do a 10x this cycle? I don't know. I like to say no, but they probably would. 10x puts them at $1.50. They were at 79 cents before. So if they get back to there, can they double to $1.50? Maybe, but I don't know. There's so much other memes out there that people are putting their money into. I don't know if it could get that high. Should I buy Solana right now? I got 2K. I can't tell you what to do. You decide. Please check out BXX token coming from bank. It's a very small cap, almost no volume. Page isn't working. Let's try another one. Your passport to Web3. It's not just a token, driving force behind a bank's ecosystem. Well, no duh. But what do they do? It's a staking project, basically. Yeah, it's a staking project. Do you hold any L2s on your own prefer? Okay, let me read. I don't know why I'm slipping here. Do you hold any L2s in your personal portfolios? Not the ones you DCA. The answer is no. Do you trade for private investors like myself? No, I certainly will not do that. No, I don't want that responsibility. Trading is hard. It's really hard. I certainly don't want to bear that responsibility for others. Crypto Beans. Thank you. F1 or NASCAR? I don't know. Probably F1. I don't really watch either, but if I had to choose, I think F1 would be more exciting. Crypto pricing. Can we make a community Sol wallet that people could donate memes they like to, and then we could keep track on the show how they go, and at the end of the bull run we use the money to do a meme fancy dress party? But what if all the memes that get donated are worth nothing? You know, that's the thing. And then we're going to have a lot of pressure because people that donate to it will say, well, George, I donated this meme. You have to look at it. You know, it's like, I don't want that pressure too. Clover Finance doesn't show up. Is it CLV? What are your top gainers this cycle and alts and memes? Man, there are a lot. My DCA portfolio will show you the biggest gainers. A lot of the things in my DCA portfolio are in my portfolio, and you could clearly see some of the big gainers like Injective and Solana. Cock is in there, Fetch is in there. So a lot of the big gainers, yeah, they're there. What crypto would you buy right now if you have 2K? You know, I put half of that in Bitcoin. So 1K in Bitcoin. And then the other half, the 1,000, I probably do half of that in Solana. So, and then $500, you know what? I just throw like maybe half of that in the Avalanche. So now you got 250, and then throw the 250 in a meme coin. Like something like that. I don't know. I think that's a good combination. I mean, if the meme coin goes to zero, okay, that's 25% of your portfolio, but you still have Bitcoin, you got Solana, Avalanche. Let's go hold down the fort. CLV. User privacy is everything. A wallet created for the next 100 million users with privacy. Okay. Cross-chain compatibility. Okay. Okay. Why do you need CLV though? There's other wallets that are great, but they don't need their own token. Why does this need their own token? And how could they claim they're the world's most compatible wallet when the Trust Wallet supports more chains than this? Wallets don't need tokens. Like MetaMask doesn't need a token. Phantom Wallet doesn't need a token. Trust Wallet doesn't need a token, even though they have a token, but it's, I don't know why it's there. It's completely pointless. Wallets don't need tokens. Any wallet that does have a token just seems like it's a money grab. That's it. What do you think about losing Detroit V8s? It's sad. I think they're going to be regretting that. People want V8s. Car guys like V8s. Okay, you should always have it as an option. You can make it an expensive option, but you shouldn't get rid of it altogether. Puma Girl, love your channel. Uni or Sand? Definitely Uni. I don't think metaverses are going to do well this cycle. So they're just not picking up. No one talks about metaverses, not even Facebook. So I don't know if they're going to. I don't know if they're going to come back full force. So something like Uniswap definitely will. If you used one wallet, what would it be? You mean if you could only use one wallet? Probably Trust Wallet. Vegas Inu token. Not very creative there. What's this build thing and should I buy? If you don't know what it is, the answer is no, because I don't even know what you're talking about. Hi, George. If I transfer my crypto to my cold wallet, do I have to pay taxes? No, as long as you don't trade. You can move between wallets. As long as you don't trade it for anything, then you're good. But if you trade, you got to pay taxes on it. Boom. Will it run to $1? I have no idea. They have been coming back, though, very strong. They're so new, and I have no idea about the founders. Look at this one. Book of baby memes. Up 300%. It's kind of stupid. All of it is like book of meme stuff. You know, they're coming back full strength. Will they get to $1, which means they go up like almost 100x from here? Probably not. That would put them at like a 770 billion market cap project. Probably not. But, you know, there's always a slim chance, but I wouldn't bet on that. What are your thoughts on the Tangent wallet? I haven't actually used it, so I can't tell you. Why is Litecoin not moving this cycle? Seems dead because it's garbage. That's why. Book of meme founders are legends and Binance owns 50% of supply. Are you sure about that? If they really own 50% of supply, I don't think anyone would actually buy it. So I'm not so sure that's accurate. George, we moon in 3 days. Is there a moon cycle coming up? Is that why you asked that? I think I accidentally removed that that indicator that tells us if a full moon is coming. LAI, Layer AI. If I was to guess, it's an AI project, very small. A dedicated blockchain for data monetization within AI models. Let's digest that for a second. The dedicated blockchain network for data monetization within AI models. So basically it helps people sell their AI models. Right? Is that what that means? So they have a layer VPN. So you get rewarded for browsing the web. Why would they pay you to browse the web? Unless they're stealing your data. The user's VPN is paired with their account on Layer AI Economy app, which functions as a Web3 hub. So maybe data monetization within AI models. So they're using your data to fill their AI models. Okay, so it's something to do with they're stealing your data. So I'm just going to say no to that. They're monetizing off of your data and they're paying you with their token. Yes, full moon and you know it. The cat on ETH. The cat. A lot of zeros, 2 million. has not really moved today, and it's on ETH. So, and I'm not a fan of cat memes. I have a TRX now, and I'm afraid it'll be my last GOAT ever now that they won't have a V8. I don't know. I mean, I know the last Jeep Wrangler, they're going to sell last Jeep Wrangler 392 for like 100K. I've been debating if that's a car to get because I'm wondering if it's going to be a collector's car. Yeah, I don't know. I think all these last edition V8s could be worth some money. Because if they truly discontinue V8s, a lot of people will want them. You think EDC will break all-time high? Yes, but it's garbage. Layer AI was formerly Chat GPT or Crypto GPT. Pretty good project. It seems like it monetizes off your browsing too. Basically, that's what data monetization is. It's a polite way to say we're going to steal your data. Are George NFTs still a thing? Yeah, they are. You can redeem them to come to events. Let's see. What's your price prediction for ICP this cycle? You don't want me to answer that. CJ, thank you. They will never obsolete the V8 engine. People are nuts for it. I mean, I don't know. These manufacturers are canceling all their V8s. You know, I don't think like Toyota has any V8s anymore. They're all inline 4s or V6s. Ford only keeps a V8 only because of their Mustang, but pretty much not a whole lot of V8s there too. A lot of manufacturers are getting rid of all their V8s. Am I still bullish on Kulo? Yes. I pretty much talk about them every day. Why don't you want to answer my question about ICP? Because I don't like ICP. Everyone in this chat knows that. And I think you know that too. You're just trying to troll. Will ETH explode? Great show. Define explode. Will it go higher? Yes. But like how high? I don't know. Like what do you mean by explode? Is it explode to 30,000? No. Would it explode to 10,000? Yeah. Yeah. Tom Crown in the house. Welcome. Thoughts on Brett token on base? A lot of people have asked me about that. I mean, it's a giant meme. So 300 million. I mean, if I was FOMOing into a meme right now, I would not be FOMOing into a 300 million market cap meme. Right? It's like if I get into meme, I want low cap, micro cap memes that can make me 100x. So it's like, you know, Brett doesn't really excite me. Can it go to 3 billion to 10x? Sure. But it's going to be a lot harder to do that than, say, for a meme to go from 1 million to 3 million. I'll guarantee you that. Tommy says, building a turbo Silverado right now after the cycle, I may get something super nice. I still like DCI like crazy. Good for you. And turbo V8s all the way. V8s, you can't replace them. And then you turbocharge them, even better. Why don't you answer regarding when do you think we get altcoin season this cycle? You asked that as if I've been ignoring you. That's the first time I've seen that question. And I've answered that many times before in 2025. Do you know anything about Morpheus Network? Yes, it's a supply chain project, mostly in Europe. I think they're okay. There's nothing wrong with them. I think they're okay. If you like supply chain, you like shipping, you want to track your cargo, that's what they're about. John Connor, you said ETC and Litecoin are garbage. Is Dogecoin garbage? Pretty much, yes. I don't know if you're trolling me. I don't know why you're asking about all the garbage coins. Name one crypto you think will 10x from here. Solana. Have you not been paying attention? I talked about Solana and Avalanche. They will both do a 10x for sure. You know why Ethereum Classic is garbage? Because it doesn't do anything. It doesn't even follow in Ethereum's footsteps. It doesn't know what it does. Litecoin is garbage because it's not better than Bitcoin. So, like, you know, it doesn't take a lot to figure that out. Do you think Balls is still a good buy? No, I never thought Balls was a good buy. I don't even know what project that is. Samsa, I appreciate that. Is the XRP narrative building up now? What narrative? You mean this narrative?
What do you think about Ripple?
Well, I mean, I think it's too centralized, but I definitely want to meet Chris Larson.
You mean that narrative? I don't know what XRP narrative you're talking about. Why do you avoid Kronos and CRO? Because I feel like all the projects on that chain are gimmicky or like fishy or shady. So that's the reason why. If you use the exchange, it's fine. I think crypto.com exchange is fine. But like, I don't like that chain at all. I had to break that video out of the vault. I swore I was never going to play it, but I had to. Brilliant being, thank you. Dogecoin can be used for microtransactions that you can't afford to do on Bitcoin. Are you sure? You have Lightning Network. You could do microtransactions on Lightning Network for almost nothing. So I don't think that's actually true. And let's be real. Who does microtransactions on Dogecoin? Nobody. What do you think about Polygon? Cock repost. Yeah, my cock tweet was funny. I actually stole that off of someone, but I think that was clever. What do you think about Polygon? I think it's undervalued, and it's quite honestly quite slow. It could be due to their fault, so that's why I hope something like Kulo can actually bring some excitement to Polygon. You know, they have a lot of major brands on there, but they don't have a lot of cool stuff. Right? They need some cool memes or cool games. They need more of that to kind of really boost them up. They're working on Polygon too, but I hear they're trying to drive all the games away to Immutable, so they might be quite a boring chain in the future. And AMDR. Andre Von Speed? No, I've never heard of it. It doesn't show up. It must be a very new one, Mark. DPay devours partnering with restaurants for payments within dining gaming rewards. Yay, nay, low market cap. Is there upside? I mean, sure, if they get enough adoption, right? If they get enough adoption and crypto people want to pay and they're able to using DPay, then great. But quite frankly, and you know, I don't know if it's gonna catch on. You know, I don't know if it ever gonna be so popular. It could, but right now I think it's too early to make that call. Pretty small project, and not on any sexes yet. I guess they must be really early, right? They came out since October. Since October to now, they haven't gone on any sexes. That's a little weird. I guess you could just buy it directly from their website or something, but still, they need some sex listings. Any thoughts on move to earn narrative? Sweat? I like Amino rewards because I'm invested in it. But I don't know about Sweat, but Amino definitely, I think, leads that space right now. Very small, 13 million market cap. Their volume is decent though. What's Sweat? Let's see, Sweat economy, 84 million, much larger. Let's see, Sweat economy. It all started with Sweat coin. Okay. Are they done? $14 million wallets created. Pretty good. Pretty good. I think the difference between this, looking at this, and Amino is Amino has a whole shop also, right? You get rewarded in Amino, but you could choose like a couple of memes that you partner up with, and then you could also earn by shopping, which it looks like this doesn't have. I mean, if you're a fitness guy, using the app could be good. John, I'm not trolling. I'm still new to all this. I don't know, man. It seems like you're trolling. I'm telling you, all these will do 10x. You'd think it won't do 10x. They will do a 10x. Solana and Avalanche will both do a 10x. Everything, almost everything on this page, except the ones that you asked for, will probably do a 10x. You just need to watch me more. I cover all these projects all the time. I cover Injective all the time. I cover Phantom all the time. I cover Immutable all the time, and Cosmos, and all these will do 10x's. You just got to be patient. Jeff, thank you. Do you think RSR will do a 10x? What's RSR? Reserve rights? No, I don't think so. You know what? I take that back. They will. They probably will. They're a stable coin. It's weird. They take 5 currencies and make it into their own RSR token as a stable coin. So it's a weird way to do a stable coin. Not something I'm particularly interested, but can they do a 10x considering they're 400 million? Yeah, they could. Someone gave you $15 million to get out of crypto forever. Will you take it? I'll stop streaming for $15 million. To sell all my crypto and get out? No. I would not. Every crypto purchase I make feels like a microaggression towards fiat. That's one way to look at it. Render Grill on Twitter said you avoid talking about render. Is that true? No, that's not true. George sounds like a copy of Rand. That's interesting because he copies everything from me and I never watch his shows. And you're getting banned from this because you're an idiot. Thoughts on Syscoin? Man, this is an old project from back in 2017, I think. Yeah, really old project. I don't even remember what they do. Bitcoin's only modular. Okay, so they certainly don't do what they used to. So they're like a L2 for Bitcoin now. Yeah, they totally rebranded. Okay. I guess they could do well with this new direction. It's almost like they want to be stacks. It's exactly like what that means. Like they want to be stacks. I don't know. Maybe. That's certainly new. When they started, that was not the original thing. Saul says, bought a meme coin. Last night did a 15x an hour, but I couldn't sell. Any idea why? No idea. You probably just, it was probably too hot and you just needed to raise the slippage. Not slippage. What do you call that? Yeah, is this slippage? I think it is. You probably need to, yeah, the slippage percentage. Probably to like 5, 10, 20%. When something's too hot, you have to do that. How do you feel about these Twitter, well, Nate got keys. Twitter pre-sales. They could rug on you. You just don't know, right? So some of them have done really well. Book a Meme was like that. It was a Twitter pre-sale. And look at, you know, how explosive it was. But others, there's been many where it's just like everyone loses everything. So it's a gamble. Tanner, thank you. Chili's. I used to be a big fan of Chili's, but I don't know. They're, you know, all their tokens, all their fan tokens are securities, so that's why you can't trade in the U.S. And all the teams they partner up in the U.S. don't have tokens, so it kind of defeats the purpose. They're trying to be like a, kind of like a, what do you call it? It's just, I can't think of the word, but they're basically trying to, it's like a loyalty thing now for sports teams, kind of, you know. So they're okay, nothing wrong with it. Let's see, I was going to Lazaro, I was going to swap some slow mover for fast ones, but if they're in top 100, everything will do a 10x. You might as well wait for it. Yes. You know, just because something does 10x doesn't mean that it's optimal. There will be ones that does 15x and 20x and 50x, right? So, not everything's equal, but toward the end of the cycle, I almost guarantee you everything in the top 100 will have done at 10x. But some will have done at 15x, some will do 20x, some may even more. Have you seen cryptocurrency trading cards that found them at GameStop? No, Rich. Never. I don't know what you're talking about. Thundercore. No idea what this project is. Mobile Entertainment Revolution. What does that mean? 400K monthly active users ready to watch, play and earn and create. That has to be a flat out lie. 400,000 monthly active users watching something on this platform. I just don't buy that. And what platform? What are you watching? It doesn't even say. Yeah, that's a big negative for me. All right, last few questions. I'm getting tired here. Thoughts on SEC versus Ethereum? I talked about it this morning. So no, I don't think it's gonna crash. What meme coin on base do you like? Nothing, because I don't like base. Thoughts on Mina? It's a decent enough L1 based on snapshots. They have inherent problems with archiving and scaling. Got a meme. I'm guessing that's a new. Meme. God me. Looks horrible. It looks absolutely horrible. And me pulling it up is not going to help that chart. Have you covered Helium Mobile? I like that you can have a decentralized mobile network that you could use and use mobile tokens to pay for data and stuff. I think that's okay. I think that's pretty good. You're only calling Litecoin garbage because you lost a lot of money because you bought the top. No, because it's garbage. Litecoin doesn't outperform Bitcoin. So why would you buy Litecoin? And the reason why it's dropping on the list is because others are doing better. And Charlie Lee sold the top. Don't mistake Charlie Lee, the founder of Litecoin, selling at top with me. So get over yourself. Cardsmith's current trading series 1 collector box. Never heard of it. Beacock launched on Solana 2 days ago. I'm not going to get into that. All right, guys. That's enough. Enough for today. Enough of DGen chat. Actually, not a whole lot of DGen questions, which is surprising. But anyways, meme coin madness continues. Avalanche is trying to lead the way. Offers $1 million for traders to stake and trade more, which is quite interesting. And as for Bitcoin, that squeeze is coming. Supply shock is imminent. Don't give up. A full moon is in 3 days, someone pointed out. It could be right around the corner. All right, guys. Have a good one. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.